In today's video, I'm going to go over 5 positions that make me over $10,000 per month in DeFi income, and I want to be very clear. Do not copy these, position for position, range for range, because things do change. I'll be showing some positions I have over here on VFAT, totaling around $2,000 over the last week. So by the way, every Friday morning, I collect my fees, and it's just the way I run my DeFi business. So again, just to be clear, don't look at the numbers. If you don't have 6 figures, start with $500. Everyone starts somewhere. Don't get obsessed with the ranges. Instead, zoom out and let's just have a look at the overall strategies. So $2,000 over the last week here. I've got another 7, 8, 9, call it almost $1,000 in rewards over here on Turbo. Still in range. Just barely. I did step out of range a few times over the last week, and then over here on Orca, I'm just out of range by literally $1, but I've earned $500 in fees. And by the way, all of this, guess where I put it? Use the comments if you want to beat me to it. I put it back into my treasury. So the core of our strategy here, this is what clients did. This is definitely what Fast Track members are doing. Fast Track is a perfect fit if you have more capital, because a mistake you make in your portfolio when you have 6 figures or 50 grand or 500 grand or $1 million, which yes, we've worked with a lot of Fast Track clients with multi-million-dollar portfolios. A 10% mistake is going to cost you 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand. But the core strategy, no matter how much you're starting with, starts with, what do you want to accumulate? This is your treasury. Now, depending what the markets are doing, you could borrow against it to unlock liquidity, or you could put fresh capital into the markets and have kind of 2 separate portfolios, so to speak, but everything feeds the treasury. So we take our capital, we create cash flow with it. That's what I'm going to be showing you today. And then you have multiple options on what to do with that. Pay back debt. Add to your collateral, put it back in your treasury, put it back into cold storage, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. By the way, DeFi Buddy is launched to Fast Track clients, to UIG members. It is coming to you next. We've been working around the clock to just make this crypto and DeFi game easier and more accessible to investors, meaning an all-in-one tool where you can assess assets, have a look at how they're doing. You can find opportunities that align with our criteria, which by the way, this filters through a lot of crap. You can go and simulate these positions. You can see volume. You can see where the liquidity distribution is. You can set your ranges, you can see estimated fees, you can go back on price charts to up to a year, you can back test for up to a year and make your decisions, make your ranges, and enter positions strategically using this tool. And there's also a portfolio tracker, which as of this recording is going through its big upgrade. This is the last piece of the puzzle that once we have this clicked in, it is absolutely an all-in-one tool. No need for any other tool. And we're carrying all the heavy costs of this month to month. So this tool will be free. You get access to all of the features. Nothing's behind a paywall. Now for members and clients of ours, there is going to be an extra tab that pops up that literally hand feeds them opportunities. So every single week, there's going to be 2 or 3 hand-fed opportunities, ranges in the strategy for each. Every time we make a move in our portfolio, you're going to hear about it on this tool. And quick little side note, the DeFi University, as of this recording, is 5 days away from being launched. By the time you're watching this, it probably already is. An A to Z course in crypto DeFi. And we're actually going to be hosting 2 lives a month where I can help answer your questions. This is absolutely free. And our free community is over 9,000 people now, the DeFi University. If you're in our old course, you will be migrated to the new one, and we're looking to get 25,000 students into the DeFi University. If you want access to that, do let me know in the comments below. Back to business. So what I'll be doing right after this video, and I just want to talk through the strategy. This is why this is important. I've got ETH and BTC positions here over on Uniswap and Aerodrome. They're earning me consistent fees, so you can see my daily rewards. Here's how much I've earned. And just to speed up this video, I'm going to collect this $12.97, and I'll do these 2 after the video's done, just so I'm not boring you with it. But I can just go into here. I can go harvest. I want to receive USDC token, and I will receive $1,284 harvest, and wham, bam, done. This will harvest any second here Once it does, I'm going to take that $1,200 and that $700 and the $61. And personally, as of this moment, I'm buying more ETH with it. And then I take that ETH and I'm putting it in cold storage. Now, I'm not leveraged right now, although sometimes in the market I am. It just depends what the market sentiment is. Remember, when you're leveraged, let's say you're borrowing against a treasury, yes, you're going to make more money when the markets go up, but if the markets pull back, you will be taking a bigger loss. So you have to strategically deploy leverage, not overdo it. As of right now, I'm just stacking ETH. Now, over here on Turbos, I'm going to claim my trade fee. So that'll be $652, half of it in SUI, half of it in USDC. Claim, bam, done. And I'm going to go over to my rewards and I have another $242 in extra rewards. Claim, wham, bam, done. Beautiful. Now I'm going to go trade, swap. That USDC I just collected is going to pop up right here. Bam, I'm going to swap that for SUI. Max, bam, done, trade. So I'm converting all of my rewards, everything I've earned, including the USDC, into SUI. Bam, done. Then I'm very simply going to head over to Navi Protocol. As you can see, I have 8,157 SUI. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to supply more, max. So from the rewards that I've earned this week, I'm going to supply another 287 SUI worth almost $1,000. Supply, wham, bam, done. And there we go. That is how I continue to build my treasury. Orca, same thing. I'm just out of range, but I have $496 worth of yield. I'm going to click harvest yield, confirm, and I'm going to lock in another $500 of profit off this position and then stack that SOL. Right now, I am lending out the SOL. Again, not massive interest, but I am lending it out. So with that said, I really hope that just breaks it down. It shouldn't be super exciting. You shouldn't be waking up at 2 a.m. stressed about what your portfolio is doing. If you are, you're either overexposed, way too tight ranges, just don't know what you're doing yet, which is fine, or you're just over leveraged, you're gambling, you don't know what you're investing in. It should be boring. Once a week, maybe twice a week, you're managing your DeFi portfolio, you're moving it into your treasury, you have your ladder out points, so you are booking profits when the markets present an opportunity, and you have your re-entries. Rinse and repeat over a long period of time. You will run circles around traders, those who are trying to buy low, sell high. You can't time the markets. The markets are unpredictable. We want to create a treasury and then create a DeFi portfolio that cash flows and feeds that treasury. This is an example of just that. Really hope it was informative. If you want to join the waitlist for DeFi Buddy, let us know in the comments below. If you want access to the DeFi University, which is out by now, let us know. We will send you a link. And if we can help serve you in any way, shape, or form, please let me know. Use the comments below. If this video is helpful to you, like it. If you think it could serve or help someone else, share this video with someone or a group or anyone that you think this could serve. We have a huge passion for just bringing education. I know what it's like navigating this space without any kind of support or not really knowing what you're doing. You lose a ton of money. No need for that. Join a free community. If you do have a sizable amount of capital, you could check out Fast Track. We work intimately with investors looking to deploy capital into the crypto DeFi markets, especially if you've got 25K or more. And of course, UIG, it's our community. It's a coffee per day. We have over 1,500 investors in the UIG. You'll see other people's portfolios, see what they're doing, the moves they're making, and you also have access to the entire Fast Track team. With that said, I'm gonna get out of here. Again, if this video was helpful to you, like this video, share, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. See you in the next. Peace.